I've just been nominated to do the ALS Ice-Bucket Challenge, to which I say, challenge accepted! Hey folks, Rajesh Patel here with Red Acre Investments. Unless you've been living under a rock, you've already heard about the ALS Ice-Bucket Challenge. This is an awareness and fundraising campaign for the cause of ALS. So in typical Red Acre style, I'm going to accept the challenge. But first, let's talk about what ALS is, what biotech companies are working on possible cures, and how you can get involved. ALS stands for amyotrophic lateral sclerosis. You may have heard of Lou Gehrig's disease, and that's what ALS is. It's named after the famous baseball player Lou Gehrig, who contracted ALS in 1939 and died just a few short years afterwards. Unfortunately, this is a 100% fatal disease at the present time. What happens when you contract ALS is that the neurons that control motor function in your body degenerate very rapidly. You lose control over your arms and legs, eventually lose control over speech, and finally you lose control over the ability to breathe. And that's how most ALS patients end up passing away 1,100 days after they've been diagnosed with ALS. So it's a very rapidly progressing disease, and right now it's 100% fatal, which is why there's a huge unmet medical need for therapies for ALS. Now if you're watching this video on redacre.com, in the blog post below the video, I've listed 15 companies that have clinical trials ongoing right now for potential therapies to help ALS patients. This is by no means an exhaustive list. There's over 50 companies, big and small, working on therapies, everything from small molecules to biologics to stem cells to gene therapies to potentially help ALS patients. We just don't know what's going to work in providing a survival benefit for these patients right now, and therefore a lot of different things need to be tried. Where the ALS Ice-Bucket Challenge fits in is it helps raise awareness. Now I've seen some things on the internet about people saying, well, if all the people dumping ice on their head were just to donate that money to ALS, it would be a lot better. But actually that's not true, because the Ice-Bucket Challenge raises awareness for people that otherwise wouldn't have known anything about this disease. And in fact, the ALS Foundation has admitted that the donations are way up since this Ice-Bucket Challenge started. In effect, everybody that's doing this challenge is doing indirect marketing for the cause of ALS, and that's why I'm supporting it as well. So let's go outside and let's do this. Okay, so here we are in my backyard. I've already filled the bucket with water. I'm gonna fill it with ice. Now, of course, dumping ice water on your head doesn't directly advance the cause of ALS. But if you're watching this video on redacre.com, in the blog post below the video, I put links to both the ALS Association, which helps both fund cures as well as help patients directly, as well as the ALS TDI. Now, the ALS TDI, or ALS Therapy Development Institute, is the world's only non-profit biotech company. And they're working on discovering the underlying causes of ALS as well as finding drugs to help find a cure. So you can donate to either one of those charities if you like. They're both very highly rated charities. So, are you ready? 1, 2. Ah! Okay, I had a little help from my wife. Hi.
Hi.
One of the benefits of doing this is I get to nominate 3 other people. And I choose to nominate 3 of my fellow biotech analysts. So, Jake King of PropThink, David Sobek of TheStreet.com, and Jason Napadano of Zacks. You're up, gentlemen. And just to up the ante, if you guys post your videos within a week, Red Acre will donate to the ALS TDI $100 for each of you that takes up the challenge. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.